Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 333 on the Man Leek. I'm John as always. And we got some more Brothers War. Temporal Anchor, 3 blue blue, beginning of your upkeep, scry 2, whenever you choose one or more. Whenever you choose to put, no. We got a Howling Mine. All we have to do to make Howling Mine good is make sure that our deck is good, preferably better than our opponents. Yoshian Tactician, also decent here, but I think we'll just happily take the Howling Mine. It's been a couple of weeks since I played Brothers War. For those who don't follow on Twitter or Discord, my dad did pass away suddenly a couple of weeks ago, so we've been very busy. So that's why I wasn't around for the past couple of weeks, but should be back to Spiky Saturdays now. Things may continue to be busy due to estate stuff, but the YouTube videos should keep going. If you are a Twitch viewer, make sure you've got notifications turned on, because I might have to shift days around a little bit. But yeah, let's take that Howling Mine. Second Yoshian Tactician. Who feels like being blue-white aggro with card draw? I don't mind being blue-white aggro with card draw. Yeah, let's go blue-white soldiers. Barring other good stuff showing up. Well, Sigil of Valor works in that deck. I don't think we have to pick it this highly, though. The Worm is quite decent. As much as I want to jump into blue-white soldiers now, I'm not going to take a Survivor of Kolos here. Strong Bull, of course, is quite decent. I guess we can take the Strong Bull. Just in case the blue-white just doesn't happen to flow. This person might want to be blue-white in pack 2 because we passed them a Tactician. But that doesn't mean that we can't be blue-white this pack and blue-white pack 3. I've only vaguely kept up on the limited discourse. This is a first pick card now, apparently. It's quite good, but... Phalanx Vanguard is part of our plan. We'll play a Retrieval Agent as well. Looks as though people are super out on green, which is interesting. I also don't mind Hulking Metamorph. I think we would take Wing Commando over Vanguard. It is a soldier. But yeah, let's take that Wing Commando. Lay Down Arms is it's the weird sort of path. We've got a Military Discipline. Interestingly, there is no blue, and the white is weak. The pack is kind of weak. Plow's fine. This is an okay combat trick. We could maybe take a look at just getting into something else entirely, like green. Let's take the Discipline. Let's try to stick to our plan. At least for the moment. You were an Artificer, eh? Boop-de boop 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 boop. Boop-de boop boop boop. Yeah, it's weird taking a couple weeks off a set. I mean, I guess this is playable. It's not a soldier, but it's a piker. And maybe we can use the Power Stone for something. Maybe. Well, I don't hate the dig site. An aggro deck's going to run out of cards, so spending our mana on surveilling to make sure that we're drawing good stuff is okay. I'm not interested in anything else. This is an okay green card. But I don't think we're going to jump into green for that. Yeah, let's take the dig site. I am slightly feeling like I should have gone green. But we get a Machine over Matter, which I will happily take. The green that's here is not exciting. The red's not exciting. The black is actually decent. But yeah, let's take a Machine over Matter. A bit of tempo can be very handy for an aggro deck. Yoshian Medic is not quite the soldier that I'm looking for, but it'll work. I could also take a Stern Lesson, but let's take the Yoshian Medic. Yeah, let's take the Yoshian Medic. Boop-a-doop. So yeah, I don't think we're playing that strong bowl. I know over in the best of one world, everybody is heavily drafting red. Not much here. We might actually play the supply drop. Not much here. We'll take the armor. We can take a desynchronize, but I don't think that's going to do anything. And an honor guard. Okay. What's this? It's bad. That's what it is. Yeah, there's just not much exciting. Like, riposte is fine, sentence is fine, curate's fine. It's just not exciting for us. Guess we'll go with a repose. No, the tapped creature always sucks on that. Let's go with sentence. The scry will probably be helpful for us to make sure that we're getting what we need. Yeah. Unfortunate pack 2 pick 1. Unfortunate pack 2 pick 2. We're looking at another medic. We have a singular blue card, and it's a Might Stones animation. Blah. I mean, we could put it on the supply drop. We could put it on a Power Stone there. Maybe it's what we need to do. There's an explosion here. Yeah, let's take the Might Stones animation. The set is slightly coming back to me. I'm remembering that I don't really like it, despite having, I think, the best win rate I've had in a while. I'm prior to this draft, anyways. I'm in the high 70%, which is kind of nutty. We'll take another Wing Commando here. If we can be like flying soldiers, I think that would be okay. Disenchant would be okay as well. But yeah, let's take Wing Commando. Take soldiers while we see them. You are a soldier. And you give soldiers flying. Okay. Soldiers. This is the look at the top 5? Yeah. Pick 4 Felden. Totally okay aggro card. A very decent uncommon that happens to be in the rare slot. Yeah, we'll take an Air Marshal here. We can probably play a Weak Stones Subjugation, kind of like Prison Sentence. Just a little bit of tempo will be decent. Survivor would be fine, but I don't think we need to pick it here. Seeing some amount of blue here, although none of it's super what we want. Warlord's Elite, very happy to see that. Pick 6. That's making me think this person didn't take the Ocean Tactician, or there was something even better in this pack. Yeah, we'll take the Warlord's Elite. The creature count now 7. Obviously need to get that way up. Way up. Speaking of doing well in this set, my play points are actually going up. Like, just a handful more trophies, and I have to think about playing in a tournament that I don't want to play in on a day that I don't want to play, probably in a format that I don't want to play, in order to claw back some gems. Airlift Chaplain, not a soldier, despite having one heck of a helmet. I always think they're a soldier, but they are not. But they are the pick here, because there ain't nothing else here. And they'll hopefully draw us a card. Draw us. It's 3 or less? 3 or less, yeah. We could play a combat courier. It's not super exciting. That card is awful. That is not for our low curve deck. What the hell is this? XXX. X charge counters. No. Nothing. Stone. Nothing. I'll take a rare for set completion. Yeah, I'll take a disenchant here. Nothing in our deck is going to be worth 5 mana sorcery to bring it back. Maybe the Tactician. I'll take a self-assembler. I won't play it though. Nothing here. Is red like slightly open? Confusing. Bulwark is not for our deck. We can side it in if we end up facing a significantly more faster deck. All right, pack 3, fix things up. Bonesaw. Herkle. 1 blue, 2/4. If you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, look at the top 5 for each card type. Right. Soldier? No. Advisor. It is likely that this Warlord's Elite is just going to be better than Herkle here. We have 2 non-creature artifacts, 2 instants, and 4 auras. So auras, non-creature spell. Auras are the most likely hit here, and it's not even that exciting, other than it being a 2/4 for 3, which is okay. It's an okay card. It's just not terribly exciting for us, and I think a Warlord's Elite's just going to do better. Because the aggro decks stumble a bit when somebody drops an X4. And, hey, maybe we should just drop our own X4s. We've got an Ambush Paratrooper. Cloud Key? What are you? You could make my creatures cheaper. That's not really what I'm in the mood for. Yeah, Ambush Paratrooper, Soldier. It's got that mana sink ability of just pumping our team, which can be relevant. Rock, not super for me. Good cards in this pack are like a Power Stone Fracture, Mutt's fine, Rock is fine, Engine's decent. But yeah, we'll take the Paratrooper. Not much. Creature count's 11. I need that higher. Much higher. But not with that. We could play an unearthable Scrapwork Mutt. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, let's hope we don't have to play it, but we have it in case. Survivor, we shall play. It is a soldier. To 13 creatures. What are you? I'm seeing a whole bunch of these rare ones that I haven't seen. 4. Whenever you gain life. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. It's bad. Yeah, not much. Not much. Like, Prison Sentence fine, but it's not what we need right now. But there's nothing else here. I'm not playing a third Path Savant, so we'll take another Prison Sentence. Recruitment Officer. Okay. So you're Recruitment Officer, Warlord's Elite, even Retrieval Agent. You're telling me that I wasn't being cut. The packs just said no. Yeah, we'll certainly take a Recruitment Officer. And unfortunately, I don't think get any of that back. Retrieval Agent, another creature, another soldier. That will do some work. That will allow me to cut something cruddy. Probably the Scrapwork Mutt. Don't care about you. Lauren's Escape should do some work for us. And we can cut one of these Prison Sentences, I think. So soldier counts 11. I like that with the tactician. We have to find the tactician is the trick. It's not a deck that I love. I think we'll have to have some luck to go 3-0 with it. Wouldn't mind cutting that at some point as well. Because that Power Stone... I guess it helps us with the Paratrooper. Right, this was our opening pack, which was not great. So we'll take a moment of defiance. But we're not going to play it. Yeah, I guess I should have been red. Like 10th pick Dragon Engine? Pardon? Yeah, I probably could have had a somewhat okay red-green deck, but... Heck if you know how an arena draft is going to go from the start, eh? Yeah. We are not going to get anything else, so I believe this is our deck. 14 creatures, a little bit low. I guess 15 off the Mightstones animation. I don't think we can play this. I don't think we can play that. Because it was just Howling Mine, Supply Drop, and this Power Stone. And I guess Combat Courier. But by playing it on Courier or Scrapwork Mutt, that is not counting as a creature. This is probably the outlier here at pick 13. I don't think we saw any signals that black was where we were supposed to go. Another retrieval agent. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's not amazing, but it's interesting. Am I going to 16 land this? I can probably 16 land this with a Howling Mine. 3/4 drops is a little bit above where I would typically prefer to go 16 lands, but I think we could 16 lands this. Cut an island. Yeah, let's do that. Side in if somebody is more aggressive than us. I guess side in if somebody is more aggressive than us. And that's about it. All right, let's go. I do not predict a 3-0 with this, unfortunately. But let's try to go 2-1. And only lose 33% of our money. Play first. A couple of 1-drops, 2-drop, 3-drop. That's a curve. That is what they refer to as a curve. Let's go with the 2-1. Hope it doesn't have anything to block it. Hope it doesn't just die to a disfigure. Yeah, we'll flash in a Paratrooper. A pass of the turn. Nifty. Smashy. And drop a soldier. The old 1/1 Death Toucher. You got it. Let's get in for 1. Drop a courier. Pass the turn. Probably sack the courier. Because we're not getting through the war plow. Lodestone Golem. Okay. Whatever you say. It's a whole lot of lands. Well, let's go in for 1. There's no way this works, but let's try to supply drop them, kill the lodestone golem. They have way too much mana. Surely way more experience at the format than I have. But let's try. Hey, we did it. We did it. Got rid of a 5/3. 2/3 is fine. 2/2 that's going to get real big is less than fine. Constantly drawing more lands, less than fine. Let's see what we can draw. Stone nothing. Decline. Get a counter on that. And then, yeah, I guess let's use our mana. Unearth. Sack. Oh my god. 16 land deck, eh? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 6 lands in these 23 cards. Never fails. Never fails. All right, they've got to get aggressive, so they're going to get their 1 point of damage in. Sounds good. And we're dead. Because we draw more freaking lands. And they've got a 3/5 reacher. So we have to find our whatchamadoodle, our disenchant. So let's find a disenchant. Bounce spell works. Let's time walk them. Get in for 3. Time walk them. Hope for the disenchant. Let's actually put a stop on our upkeep so that we can surveil. And good God, let's stop drawing lands. They have been time walked. Let's surveil. Howling Mine. That's going to help them too. Yeah. It's too late for Howling Mine. I needed that much earlier. Boop, boop. So they're on a 4-turn clock, which is not quite enough. Ouch, ouch. Take a 3. Okay. All right. I need not lands. I need stuff to affect the board or lock those things down. It is a race. That helps. 3-'em. Well, I guess it's not a 4-turn clock because we can pump to kill them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this will be 5. Yes, that's not enough to pump. Boop, boop. Warlord's Elite. Tappa. And then let's play the land so that we can surveil at the end of their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 4 extra mana plus a pump. They are on a 2-turn clock at the moment. Okay. Back up to a 4-turn clock. I think this is just an attack with the Sprite and a pump. And I guess the War Plow as well, so they can attack for 5 here. I mean, I'll trade the Elite for the Sprite, I think. Trade and spend their turn. I mean, maybe they top decked a Giant Growth, but I doubt it. Yeah, that's fine by me. Target player mills 2 cards. Me or you? You. Makes sense. Land. Good mill. Good mill. Surveil. You are not going to do anything. You are. Boy howdy, is that wing commando going to do something? All right, if we can find an instant or sorcery, they're dead. Let's actually put a stop on our upkeep. Boop, boop, boop. Well, they must have drawn something that requires thought, I guess. Or they're going to twitch.tv/the Mana League. Let's go check my Twitch chat. Disfigure? Well, that's rude. Okay, so you're just going to deal 2. That's fine. Let's surveil. Air Marshal. Sure. Let's get in for 2. Let's drop the Air Marshal, explaining to them that they are in fact dead this coming turn. So what was this draw? Don't think it was good enough, because that is a flunge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll just take 9. Won't even offer a bye-bye. All right. Deck did its thing. Perhaps a little bit slow with all those lands at the start, but deck did its thing. So let's see if the deck will do its thing again. I expect in green we may see a spider or some such come in, which would be less than ideal. What is my win rate? So my win rate in Bro, in traditional draft, which is all I played, is 76.2. 3 trophies, 76.2. It's not great, but I don't think it's throwawayable. We can draw 1s and 2s and 3s. And boy, I've not played enough. What's the earliest you can cast this is just 5, right? With just lands, yeah. Bushwhack, gonna go get a land. Drop a gnawing vermin, gonna mill themselves. Land and a gruesome realization. Yet more lands, because why wouldn't it be more lands? 1 meat. Youch. Land. Goring Warplow. Missed land drop. Hello. Hello. Yeah, well, we're gonna go Wing Commando. So this is -1/-1. Yeah. So we are not blocking here. We're gonna take 2. But then we're gonna follow up with a Warlord's Elite. Disfigure, pretty rude. Pretty rude. So we are not going to follow up with a Warlord's Elite. We are instead going to drop this Retrieval Agent, which will block the Vermin at least. That's a lot of Warplows that we are going to be somewhat unwilling to block. Okay, we're at 5. Let's Airlift Chaplain in case we find a 2-drop. If we don't, we at least have a Disenchant up. I'll take the engineer and drop the engineer. Engineer will gladly trade with a war plow. That way I can hold the disenchant for the Rust Goliath that presents a flying issue. Fauna Shaman. Well, at least they're only on 3 lands, so it's not like they're going to go grab something ludicrously good, right? Right? Let's get in for 1. And then let's drop a medic. And let's drop a Warlord's Elite, tapping the Retrieval Agent and Zemetic. Heck of a board we got here. Rude. Rude. Ravenous Gigamole. Land, Lodestone Golem. Alright, so we'll need to disenchant the Lodestone Golem. It's going to be a little bit too big. Boy, our attacks suck. Let's Combat Courier. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Yeah, no, I probably have to disenchant the Rust Goliath. This is only a 5/3. We can deal with a 5/3. Easily deal with a 5/3. Oh, what a weird situation we're in. All right. Let's find flyers. Howling Mine. All right. Let's assume that Howling Mine's going to help us. Howling Mine. It's going to mill them out a lot faster. We've got the exact same plan this turn, too. Supply drop Yoshin Medic. Just gain life and just stonewall the Golem. All right. Discarding that to go and get themselves what? Perhaps a Rust Goliath? Gwenna. Okay. So 2/3. Add 2 mana. Only on creature spells or abilities. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a counter on it and untap it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Please attack with that Golem. Why is that coming in? You just really want to kill my Power Stone Engineer? Sure. Sure. Goodbye, Power Stone Engineer. Totally okay with that. Let's surveil. I don't want to draw one of those, thanks. And let's draw our 2. Prison sentence, nice. Land, sure. So prison sentence on Gwenna so that it's never going to grow. Sounds okay to me. Yeah, those seem like two good cards for us to draw. We're basically going to mill our opponent out, is our plan here, I think. Because they're on a 7-turn clock here with the Howling Mine. We just have to make sure that we don't surveil much or draw too much extra. I guess the War Plows will be a little bit of a pain. Well, no, they won't be a pain once we have the Survivor down. So we can just take 2 here. That's no problem. Ouch, ouch. All right. All right. All right. Well, that War Plow has to go. Because this Disenchant is no longer super important for the Rust Goliath if we're not planning on winning via damage. So we will draw our 2. We'll drop our Survivor, which laughs at the War Plow. And then there's nothing we really have to tap down just yet. So I think we're just going to continue passing the turn. They've only played 7 lands, eh? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's about 6 lands in these 16 cards. Okay. Interesting attacks with my first striker. Much better attacks with my first striker. All right, we're going to try to do the same thing we did last game. Supply drop, keep the medic alive. If they have something to say about that, we have Machine Over Matter. It's not exactly what I want to be doing here, but yeah, I'll bounce this back to my hand. No damage. Because this is going to keep me alive. Skull Flare is our subjugation target for sure. So we need to play that. And then we need to subjugate. Oh, we don't need to subjugate it just yet. So let's get the Warlord's Elite down, tapping that and that and that. Actually, that and that. So Howling Mind is turned off for them because remember, Howling Mind was a mono artifact. So it will not draw them an extra card, which actually I shouldn't have done now that I think about it. Because that was part of our plan. I got so excited about playing cards. It still keeps us ahead on draws here. But that was a mistake. I was so excited about being cute. And I should not have been cute. Should not have been cute. So they're at 11. We're going to be at we're going to be at 12. So we're still going to win, barring them billing us or something. It means that we can't play. We have a second Airlift Chaplain, right? Or no, we only have the one, I think. All right, I don't think they have great attacks here. If they do come in with the Golem, I will trade an Elite for it. Ooh, Trampler. That's something else that I want to tap down. Does it give trample too? It does not. Okay, that's good. Yeah, medic, get in the way. So we're going to draw 2. And it's the old land. All right, so we, I think, need to tap down the 5/5 trample. So let's tappity tap that. Auto pay. Pass the turn. So they're going to draw their 2, so they are on a 5-turn clock. We can surveil once. We can surveil once, I believe. We do need to get rid of the golem. Because we surveil, and if we do end up throwing it away, we'll be at 11. We'll go down to 9. We will be ahead by a turn. That's another Skull Flare. All right, how many creatures have we seen? We have 15, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 7 creatures in these 12 cards? No, that's impossible, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Actually, yeah. It could be 7 creatures, 4 lands, and I think like 1 aura or something. Battlefield Butcher. Okay, that's less than ideal. That's less than ideal. So here's our last surveil. There shall not be any more after this. Wing Commando, we will draw. So, which means we have 1 more surveil. Good God. I should have surveilled in my upkeep. Hi, I've not played with Howling Mine and Surveil and yada yada blingy blue. So we're at 10, so we may as well do a draw here. And that will be our last draw. Retrieval Agent is another good blocker for a turn. Its activation is 2, eh? Okay. All right, so they're going to go down to 7. It's going to be a long, long, long game 2. Which we may not win, because their board is impressive. Luckily, the Butcher can only be activated once a turn. I expect that Skull Flare to come in. Although if that Skull Flare comes in, I might just triple block it. 2/5, 2/5, 4/4. They only get to kill 1, and I get to kill the Skull Flare. And it gets to calm itself down. We've seen 12 of their lands, so that's 5 in these 10, so 50% of these cards should be lands. All right, so there's 1 Skull Flare down. Another Butcher, okay, that's cute. Sprite, okay. I would have liked to surveil. Good old arena. Not allowing me to do the things that I want. All right, that presents a few more blockers. They're going to go down to 5 here. Ouch. No, I guess we can't really surveil anymore. Surveilling would just tell me what I'm getting. I guess that's a reasonable thing to do before we decide blocks. They're down to 5. Those war plows are going to start coming in at some point. Because they can get 1 extra point of damage. Because that's 2, 4. Yeah. No point in surveilling land and Lauren's escape. Well, that scry might help, I guess. Yeah, we are not winning through damage, so let's pass the turn. And they'll dome me for 4. Throw some counters on that. And they're going to go down to 3 cards in hand. I'm utterly unwilling to do the math to see if I'm just dead to the battlefield butchers. Probably am, but I am unwilling to do that math. Rust Goliath, sure. Does it have trample? It does have trample. All right, well, that's a problem. No attacks. Boop. So, is that a may? We may discard a card. Creature. So we're probably just dead to that Rust Goliath, unfortunately. So we're at 3. They're going to be at 1. Okay, we could draw 1 card. We could draw 1 card. I don't know what it would be. But we could draw 1 card and be fine. We could go down to 0 next turn. Because then they would die. So we just have to live a turn here. It's going to be a land. We all know it's going to be a land. Told you. So we just have to live a turn. We're taking 4. Actually, no, we're just dead to butchers. Because we're at 6. And then on my turn, they take me to 2. And then before they draw on their turn. So yeah, we're toast. We're toast. It was a good try. It was a good try. We tried so hard and got a little bit far. But, you know, in the end, not a dang thing mattered. All right, so we're obviously going to block there, and we're going to put them in front of that so that we don't die there. We're going to block there, and we're going to block there, and we're going to chumpy wump here, and we're going to blocky block there. Counter it up. So we're going to make this indestructible, I guess. Get prowess, get a scry. Air Marshal to potentially win the game? Surely not. Surely not good enough. Surely not good enough, right? Okay. So we play this. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that would be 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Well, actually, we can force blocks on the butcher, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 11. So that would be 2 activations. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah, they have to block. And then they have to die. Boop. Ooh. Holy moly. I mean, there could be something in hand which will wreck us here, but we just need one of those butchers dead? No, we need both those butchers dead, don't we? We need both those butchers dead. Or we need them to not block and not have anything. Oh, that's one dead butcher. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's exactly lethal right now. How do you feel about exactly lethal? So there's one activation. One activation. They feel good about exactly lethal. Oh, what a game. What a game. What a match one as we approach 1 hour into this video. Oof. All right. Match 2 with my aggro deck. I wonder if the boringness, the straightforwardness of this set is what's helping me be good at it. I'll play first. Hey, a 1-drop and a 1-drop and a pumper. Keep. Let's start off with a first striker, just in case they drop themselves their own X1. They do not. All right, we'll need to find a land. Let's go with a courier. Let me reread this. +1/+0 first strike for that turn. That's it? Yeah. All right, land me, land me, land me. Blanchwood Prowler. Land. Thopter, land. Enjoy your land. Well, let's jam on in for 1. Pass the turn. Missed land drop. Kinda hurts. Especially considering the first 2 games. We saw a whole lot of lands. But 1 turn off is not a big deal. Disenchant will be saved for something terrifying. +1/+0 and first strike A. You don't have Unearth? You do not. You are just a prototyper. Boop. Nom 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 nom. Nice. All right. In for 3. Aggro deck, a go-go. In for 3, and then tempo, and then in for some more, and then tempo. That's how an aggro deck is supposed to go. So, about that plan that I had. You never expect the anger of the gods. Land. Thank you. All right, let's reset. Juggernaut. Yeah, we'll disenchant that. Easy peasy disenchant. Will we disenchant? We can just prison sentence it. Yeah, let's just prison sentence it. Boop. Mutt Marshall. Mutt Marshall. Nothing I super want to throw away just yet. So let's start it with Marshall, hold up, disenchant, and escape. You're gonna hit me for 2? You can do that. All right, well, there's a disenchant target. Oh, is it? It's prototyped? It's prototyped. Still, we'll probably disenchant it. Oop. We could also subjugate it when it attacks. It's not a bad idea. Well, no, we should disenchant it. Because who knows if they're going to have artifacts for us to disenchant later. Like that. Yeah, I'll just disenchant that now because I'm not dealing with a 6/5. Go away. Okie dokes. Let's get in for 2. And then I think we should have just tactician there and got in for 3, eh? Yep. Whoops. Off by 1. Off by 1. I was still thinking I wanted to mutt, but no, I don't want to throw anything away. A wire might. 1/1. Die gain 2. You can sack it to exile target non-artifact creature. Not non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. Okay, so they could get rid of their prison sentence if they want. And then you frickin' what? You put a counter on everything? Who the hell let you do that? Uncool. Okay, well, get rid of one of these wolves. The hell lets you do that? And then pass the turn and then die? Hey, look, kids. It's the bomby part of the format that everybody talked about. All right, so we have to Weakstone Subjugation. We're dead. Thanks for coming. We don't get to play anymore. I guess we can... We can double block and kill the Juggernaut. And then we can Subjugation the Engine. We can Lorenz Escape the Tactician. Good God. Oh, this is colorless, isn't it? Yeah. We just dead. 5/9, 10/11, 5/6. So we're taking 12. We're going to 3 here. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Nope, don't need a planes. And then we're just dead to the Thopter, eh? Well, we're dead to the... No, we're not. We're not quite dead to the Thopter. I will not pay 3. Thanks for asking. We need double blocks. I can't throw away anything. All right, so we're gonna go to 1. Oh, and they can just unearth that. Good God. Good God. Bombs. Bombs. I would love if they could round up all the old designers and testers. And by old, I mean like 2012, 2011. And get them to make a set again. Get Zach Hill back in. Zach Hill knew how to design cards. Kids these days, they don't know how to design cards. All right, so we can recruitment officer, courier, go from there. Badoop. No 1-drop. Bushwhack away. Go and get yourself a mountain. Get in for 2. Drop the courier. We'll play right on into that brothers whatchamacallit. Because they have to have it, right? There's 31 cards in this deck. It could be down here. So you make them have it. Well, 1/3 shuts us down entirely, eh? Not if we go to the skies. Not if we go to the skies and utterly whiff. But hey, it gives us a 2/2. Stop. Oh, let's get a 4-4. 4-4 don't care about your 1-3. Don't care about your Brotherhood's end either. Branchwood Prowler, Land, Unleash Shell, and Visions of Phyrexia. How many frickin' rares do you have? I have essentially none. Essentially. I need to find a land. I need to find an island, please. No? Okay. Good job, Magic. You are well designed, game. Good God. Pass the turn. Yeah, I'll have to disenchant that. Come on. Oh my God. We've seen one island that we milled, right? Yeah. Oh, Magic. Ugh. Already 5-5? Still no islands. Still literally no islands. Still literally no islands. Uh-huh. 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 Ow. And hey, look at that, we're dead. Match 1 was fun. Match 1 was fun. That match just reminded me how bad Magic the Gathering is some days. And by some days, I mean probably somewhere around 50 to 60% of days. All right. Well, let's try not to lose all of our money. As with Wizards of the Coast having lost money last quarter, I imagine Arena's been around for 5 years without a price increase. So we'll see. Combat Career, you got it. I got a 1-1 to block it. Block it real good. And then I got a 1-2 that I'm going to flash in to also block it real good. In which case I should have come in with the Survivor. Gix's Caress. You're going to take a non-land card. Well, you're not going to take the Power Trooper. Enjoy taking the Commando. Gee. Goodbye, Commando. Nice knowing ya. Alright, in for 2. Drop the Chaplain. Getting ourselves a Warlord's Elite. Nice. Very nice. We also see all of our islands now. So that's cool. Well. Let's go in for 2 and drop that Warlord's Elite. They're going to sack their courier. That's fine. Let's hope we can untap and have the Lawrence escape. Rager's okay. Down to 15, I like that. So it looks like they're blue-black, draw 2 cards. Bounce the Warlord's Elite. Okay. Good time walk, good time walk. Another one. To ya. Do the same dang thing. Pardon? Equipped creature has death touch. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. No? Uh-uh. What the hell is this from? Literally have never heard of it. Let's go in. Drop another one of these. So you ain't attacking me because you know I have the Lawrence escape. Quietus Spike? All right, our opponent is they're looking to steal themselves a game. It's very cute what they are attempting to do. Why did you not? You could have had the mana to deal 10 to me. I guess 12, because it's a weird card, actually, now the more that I think about that. Well, we're going to drop an Air Marshal. And we're going to attack your life total here. It is from Shards of Alara. Interesting. And so it's damage. So they would do their damage plus whatever's left. So they would hit me for 18 and then deal 9. Or sorry, they would hit me for 2 and then deal 9. So they would deal 11 if they had have equipped that last turn. Down to 6. Take 2. No skin off my back. Then you're going to sack it to Thraxodemon or what? You know I have this in my hand. Okay. Sure. Come on and slam? Sure. First strike. Kill that. And I think we're going to win this one. I think we're going to win. Ichor Wellspring. Draw your card. People are talking about this being a first pick card. Limited podcasts have rotted people's brains. 17 lands has rotted people's brains. All right. We did pretty okay there. I think their game plan is essentially make something fly and attack with that. So we have a lot of ways of dealing with that. Disenchant will probably be saved for the Quietus Spike or the Flying Aura. Variety of things. I would put our chances at least 65 to 70% to win this match. So we only lose 1/3 of our money. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, sold. Boop. Ooh, trade, get a Power Stone, still drop that. Don't mind if I do. Won me. I see you are also planning to curve out. Ooh, no attack. Like that. Boop, boop. Oops, I got a 4/4. And it's gone. Oh, it's just back. Sure, whatever. That's fine. A-okay with that. Okay. Cute game plan. Cute game plan, I guess. So I think I would... oh, no, I can't get two things. Yeah, so we're just going to trade Power Stone Engineer for whatever has quietest spikes. Let's go Warlord's Elite, tapping Survivor and a land. Trade Power Stone Elite for whichever one of those has the quietest spike. Unless they go, ho, 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 flyer. Ho, 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 flyer. Now, is this Curiosity? Yeah. Oh, whenever it attacks, draw a card. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so we've got Commando with a Lorenz escape up. Seems fine. Smash him in the face for 4, 6. It's a race. Get that Power Stone token. Which actually lets us scrap. Oh no, because it comes in tapped. No. Yoshi and Tactician? Sure. I will gladly murder that. No more card draw. Trench Stalker and a Combat Courier. Well, then, we are going to go like that. We are going to Mutt, discarding the island. And we're going to ask if you would like to lose your Trench Stalker, please, and thank you. Or go to 11. Fine by me. I can and will chump for days, by the by. Yeah, I'll take 4. Oh, they're going to lifelink. The onboard trick. Ouch. Icar Wellspring, sure. Draw your card. Then are you going to Courier draw a card, or are you just going to equip the Trench Stalker? What's the plan? Sure. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They left themselves nearly dead to a variety of things. We're going to come on in for 8. Why would you tap the dig site? I had a land in hand. Okay. Thanks, Arena. Could have had a Surveil. Would have been nice. All right. So their plan is to draw some cards here. So Chumperino and Chumperino. Well, Blockerino. So they're going to sack the Courier. They're going to go up to 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. Okay. Okay. I see what their deck is. I don't respect it, but I see it. Good God. No more lands. Oh, I can't unearth it. I can't unearth it. Well. Ugh. I guess we're going to go. We have to just hope, I think. Like, we have to go 8. Hope they can't draw a card, gain some more life. Hope they can't kill the core. Oh, they can draw a card because we kill the scrapwork. Complex stuff. Complex stuff. And we just need to find, like, Disenchant or something. Or Prison Sentence. Or Weakstone Subjugation. Or etc. So we will dig site on their turn. We will dig site on our upkeep. We will chump a lump with our survivor. Chump a lump with survivor. Does it have to be sorcery? It does not. So they're going to go up to 13. Stop playing things. All right, so we're going to scry. Good God, no. We are going to surveil. Come on. Come on. All right, what do we need? We can surveil one more time. That'll work. You calm down. Howling Mine and a retrieval agent. Howling Mine will end the game faster. Yeah. Keep them on top. No attacks, because we need to convince them to hook up the Butcher and then trade Butcher for Elite. This thing coming back is very cute. Urza, sure. Hook up the Butcher. Oh, hook up Urza. Okay. Howlin' Mine. Oh, I think we're hyper dead. Their cuteness worked. I have a feeling... Woof. I have a feeling if they don't oops into this stupid thing, we win. And if they do oops into it, we lose. Which is my least favorite kind of magic. By far. Really hate that kind of magic. It's the, it's the kind of magic that just sucks to pay money to run into. Where it's like, ah, yes, I paid probably $12 Canadian with the exchange rate right now to play a game that is flip a coin. It definitely felt worse when it happens at like FNM. At FNM, occasionally you would run into somebody who's like, I'm playing 7 auras. And then you don't find your removal and you die. And then you find your removal and you win. All right. A little bit slow, but life gain. Get rid of the aura. 2 drop on top of the deck. See, this is what I figured their deck was draw 2 cards. But they weren't seeing it just yet. Put take flight on it. I dare you. I dare you. Coward. Coward. Yeah, I guess it's time to howl up some mines. Time to see whose deck is truly better. Are you going to counter my Howling Mine? Oh, you're just going to return your Clay Revenant? Sure. Sure thing, Reno. Who's ready to not see a second land in several turns of drawing 2 cards a turn? Me. Ichor Wellspring, sure. They're going to go through their deck real fast, eh? Land, nice. All right. No problems with lands. Let's get our Tactician down. Further blockage. Want to trade? I bet you don't. Okay. I guess they were really afraid of the flying. Trench Stalker. All right, I'll have to keep our eye on that, especially because it's constantly turned on. I guess I'm slightly helping them a bit, but it's not the biggest of deals. All right, so let's go Wing Commando, holding up Machine Over Matter, and Military Discipline. Pass the turn. Airplane 40. So the Trench Stalker does have to go away, unfortunately, which I can do with the Wing Commando. So I can go block, and it'll be a 5-3 first strike, or it'll be a 5-4 first strike. It will no longer be a 5-4 first strike. It will be a 4-2 first strike and die. 3-2 first strike and die. Gross. Stop it! All right, Weak Stone Subjugation is one answer. I will not pay. Machine Over Matter will buy us another turn. Still going to be a bit of a challenge to get through their deck with the Howling Mine. No. Get rid of that bullshit. Battlefield Butcher, sure. Ambush Paratrooper, cool. Another land, okie dokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do have a surprise pump here. So let's see if we can get rid of the Butcher. I bet we can't. Yeah, they'll just chump there. That's fine. Pass the turn. They're down to 18. Still a 9-turn clock. Still going to be a challenge. All right, so we'll drop the Paratrooper. Prison sentence. Nice. All right, so we need to lock up the Stalker. Nope. This Airlift Chaplain, 20, 19, 18, 17, loses us the game. So we will hang on to that for a moment. I should have put this land down so that I could have gotten somewhat of an attack in. Getting complicated. They're on 8-turn clock. Combat Courier. Well, that helps me out if you draw yourself a card. Ooh, that's gross. Uh-huh. Mm-mm. The disenchant might be tricky. 4, 8, 9. So, yes. Yes, we're coming in with Paratrooper for 2. Passing the turn. Ooh, yeah, loot. Speed that clock up. They're on a 7-turn clock now. I'll take 4. Disenchant is basically for Quietest Spike or any sort of big thing. Warlord's Elite, nice. Warlord's Elite, nice. All right, Warlord's Elite. Let's tap you and you because you're not blocking. And then let's get in for 2. Koilos Rock. Well, that's rude. Rude and a bit of a... Well, no, that's not... That's fine. You can block if you want. I can make it a 3-4. 3-4? You have further interactions? You have further interactions. Okay. Gross. We're down to 11. But we're on much less of a clock from the Rock. Warlord's Elite kills that Stalker, though. Easy kill of the Stalker. Can you please stop? Please. Oh, I hate this match. I hate this match. I hate everything my opponent's deck is doing. It is very not Magic that I respect. So if we mill, we're going down to 11, which still keeps us ahead. So let's drop the Airlift Chaplain. Getting stone freaking nothing. So we're at 11, they're at 10. Let's drop more creatures. Tap. Tap. And then I will not bin the Scrapwork Mutt, or I will not loot. We should hold up Disenchant for a turn. Our opponent's deck is very... Oh, gotcha. Which works, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's my least favorite type of limited Magic when you pay money. Gross. Do not care for it one dang bit. Do not care for it one dang bit. There goes almost $12. Cool. Brothers War. Sometimes you get to play an enjoyable match. Sometimes you get to play absolute garbage. Yeah, that's going to hurt the win rate, unfortunately. Let me know how the past couple of weeks of Brothers War have gone. It's probably something I'll talk about on Twitch, where I have more time to talk about it. But there's a very interesting thing that happens involving survivorship bias in limited formats. Basically, I've noticed a lot of people saying, hey, this format's actually pretty good. And then a lot of people are saying, this format's pretty good. But it's just the people who are still playing it who are probably the people who find it good, which is an interesting evolution of opinions on a format. Anyways, I think the format's still pretty bad. Other than this draft, I've still done pretty okay at it. Let me know anything you want to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time.